So, Angel, Reese, and Caitlin Clark are playing in the All-Star game with each other. And obviously, Caitlin Clark was asked questions about Angel Reese at the Orange Carpet event. And obviously, Angel Reese was not there. Apparently, it was like a case of the charter, them having to rush out of Vegas. I think that was Marina Mayberry. She wasn't going to make it. And I think Angel Reese just chose, you know what, I'm going to take my time. Which, in hindsight, maybe not the best idea in the world considering what's happening in the world right now, but that's not on Angel. But before we get on to you guys adding 2 channels, subscribe. Thank you guys for 23,500 subscribers. We're not going to hit 24k by the end of the day. We're trying to hit that by the end of the All-Star weekend. We could hit 23.6k by the end of the day. We might be on track. But anyway, let's talk about this. So, Caitlin Clark on teaming up with Angel Reese. I'm pretty excited. I just think it's really good for a W, and obviously she's having an incredible year, so it's going to be really fun. She's certainly probably going to lead the game in rebounds. I expect that out of her. That's just what she does. And that would be, like, look, that is the best case scenario for all of this. Because Caitlin Clark's not in the three-point contest, I wouldn't have minded seeing. Like, I would have liked to have seen Reese in the skills challenge. That would have been cool. Because I don't think there's much shooting involved in that. But I mean, especially with that, if you don't know about the skills challenge, Erica Wheeler might not be there because of the whole flight situation. She obviously didn't get on the charter flight with the others. But yeah, I'm just looking at Reddit. People like Caitlin Clark slams Angel Reese saying she just gets rebounds. But yeah, that is going to be a fun one. Like, what I really hope to see is, again, the two of them start. The best case scenario would be if Angel Reese goes and shoots 75% and she just runs and Caitlin Clark hits her every time. Like, that would be the best thing for the WNBA is if the two of them do their thing and it's like a two-man show and they win the game. Like, if they can two-man show to winning that game, I'm telling you, it's gonna be different. It's going to be completely different. Like, that is the big thing, is that it's not just about one of them outshining the other, because at the end of the day, it's a freaking all-star game, who cares? But for the good of the game, the two of them hooping and the two of them playing the two-man game. Like, Angel Reese hasn't really been much of like a screener, which, to be fair, Leah Boston wasn't coming into the season. But if Angel Reese just starts running the break, like, there's no way, let's just say hypothetically, you've got the Team USA is running with Brittany Griner and let's just say they've aged at the 4. And their Team All-Stars running with like Derica Hamby and Angel Reese. So you've then got like Angel, who's just going to run. Angel versus Brittany Griner. Yeah, she's going to lose it on one end, but she might be able to out-rebound Brittany as she just outruns Griner. Caitlin Clark's hitting her with the passes and she's scoring every time. Like, that is the most ideal scenario for the WNBA. Like, it's not good it's not good if one of them sucks. And I'll say it. The worst thing that can happen as far as the WNBA is concerned, or sorry, even the best thing that has happened, is the fact that both of them are really good. Look, again, you've got a brilliant rookie and baby goat. Like, we've got a fantastic rookie in Angel Reese who would have won it 9 out of 10 years. I don't say that. Like, she would have won every rookie of the year, maybe including the Asia's one. Since Breanna Steward, maybe. Like, maybe Asia would have won over, but she probably would have won every other rookie of the year up until Breanna Steward. Caitlin Clark just would have won every single rookie of the year of the last. I'm trying to think what years Caitlin Clark would not have won it. Candace Parker's year and maybe Elena Deladon's year. Ooh, Tina Charles maybe. Either way, like, that is the level. It's like one of the 4 greatest rookie years of all time. And the fact that Angel Reese, unfortunately, is having one of the 10 greatest rookie years. It's like the NBA one, where it's like Chet would have won. Chet would have won in 2022, would have won in 2021, would have won in 2020. Or sorry, from that draft. So he would have won 23, 22, 21, 20. Maybe not Luka's year. But like Luka, he doesn't win that. Doesn't win the Simmons year. But he'd win. He would have definitely won the Malcolm Brogdon year. Would have won the Cat year. Would have won the Wiggins year. Would have won the Michael Carter Williams year. So it's like Chet Holmgren. This is like Chet Holmgren again, where it's like Victor won unanimously because he was just historically great as a rookie, but Chet was unbelievably good too, and that's just kind of the thing what it is here. But it would be interesting to see. Like, both of them are excited to play with each other. At the same time, like, I don't think we're seeing these two players, like, look, I don't think Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are best friends or anything. But I doubt there's like, there was definitely some, I'd say there was, like, there's no way Caitlin Clark is just going to be happy about the Kennedy Carter cheap shot and Angel Reese getting up and clapping. She's not going to be happy about that, but there is definitely, without question, game-wise, there is a respect there. And I do think that this is going to be one of those situations. You see it in all, like a lot of aspects of life. Like, there's no one that wants to win more than Caitlin Clark. But if you just look at the way that her game is, outside of the last couple of games in the double-double streak, where I thought Angel Reese had lost everything that made her good, and she was back that way against LA. Like, she wants the ball more than anyone. Like, Reese wants the ball more than anyone else. Caitlin Clark wants to win more than anyone else. I'm not sure there is, as far as young players in the league, Aaliyah Boston, because of her IQ, like, and even without the shooting, you don't need 4 shooters in the WNBA. If you had, like, Angel Reese and Aaliyah Boston with Caitlin Clark, like, if there was some way, obviously you're not going to be able to make that trade, Chicago wouldn't, but if they were able to see in hindsight, and you were like, you know what, we'll give you Nalissa Smith for the 7th pick, the Chicago Sky do that, make that trade 10 times out of 10, and suddenly you see the two of them playing with each other, and it's unbelievable. But it's better for the WNBA, their rivals, and playing in games like this. They're going to be on Team USA's together in the future, and it is going to be a really interesting one. But I do think at some stage they're going to end up playing with each other. I think it is very, very unlikely that we see the two of them play, or like that we don't at some stage in their career. Their play styles mesh too well together. They really do. Like, Angel Reese, what Angel Reese is good at, the ceiling, the getting herself into position to score, Caitlin Clark will find her every single time. What she's bad at, which is the back to the basket scoring and shooting, is not going to be needed when all she has to do is just seal and Caitlin will hit her passes. And then, like, what Caitlin Clark needs in a teammate is exactly what Angel Reese is. Like, there's certain types of teammates that really, really suit the way Caitlin Clark plays, and Angel Reese is one of them. So, yeah, this All-Star game is going to be really cool. It's going to be really, really cool. And I think that it's going to be very, very interesting to see how the two of them play with each other. And I really hope they start. I really hope they both start. Because if one of them plays a lot of minutes and the other comes off the bench, that would be quite annoying. But, yeah, I would say, if you're asking me, are they going to start, come off the bench, I would say there is like a 75% chance, I would say, that both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark both start the game. Because maybe unless you have to start Hamby in Boston because of the voting process, I think both of them are going to start.